Hey, Lightworkers, rise up and flex your empowerment muscles because acceleration is the name of the game in April. Hi, I'm Debbra Lupien, voice of the Akashic Records, bringing you the April forecast from Archangel Metatron. Be sure to listen to the entire message because there's an interesting twist waiting for you at the end. April is going to be cloudy, both literally and figuratively. Obfuscation will be intensified to hide the truth about the state of your world. Powerful forces are feeling the squeeze, as Gaia's birthing has thrown a monkey wrench into their assets. Of course, they are not willing to take the financial hit, so they will do their level best to pass the costs down the line to the less fortunate. Truly, that is the way it has long been. However, due to the present state of the world and the increase in catastrophic events, their efforts will be magnified and thus more evident. The people need to wake up and demand equality. You will never successfully get better treatment unless you rise up and demand it. Metaphorically, hold the oppressor's feet to the fire. Rise up. When we say rise up, bear in mind that your efforts must be peaceful, firm, steadfast, but peaceful. Remember, resistance does not serve your best interests. When you use aggression, the other side piles on with more aggression. That is not an effective means of resolving your challenges. Keep your wits about you. Do lots of deep breathing, that you might remain calm and feel your way through to a resolution that is in your highest and best interests. Flex your empowerment muscles. This is your opportunity to test out those empowerment muscles you've been building. Lean into love, light, truth, and embody your superpowers. You all have them, you know. If you don't know what they are, then find out. Ask your angels to help you, or ask a professional. However you do it, just do it. When you understand how your soul can function at the highest level of empowerment, you will be primed for the best outcome. Not only that, you will have greater clarity and vision about your optimal soul path. No more guessing. You can proceed with confidence and certainty, which means you'll progress faster at a time when acceleration is the name of the game. Progress is not a straight line. We see that some have grown weary and discouraged as the challenges seem to be increasing, and the prophecy of Earthtopia feels further away than ever. You wonder if there really is any light at the end of the tunnel as the darkness expands. To that we say, progress doesn't move forward in a straight line. It's common to experience a bit of meandering as you take an energetic hit and then must valiantly struggle to regain your equilibrium. The important thing is, you've not been flattened, you've not been defeated, and you are making progress. Your angel promise. Hang tough. We promise there is a gloriously brilliant light at the end of the tunnel. You can see it in your dreams. You can visualize it in your meditations. It awaits just as surely as the sun will come up in the east tomorrow, and the next day, and the day after that. When your nerves feel frayed, pause, regroup, practice self-care. Ask your angels to bolster you up. You have come admirably far. Give yourself credit for this accomplishment. Bask in the love and light of your team, who see and appreciate your efforts. Do whatever it takes to keep moving forward on your path. You do not want to be one of those souls filled with regret for all that you might have been when you reach the other side. Grasp the brass ring. Hold on for dear life. Do not allow the dark forces to deceive and defeat. You are stronger and you have more resources. Plus, you've been promised victory. You've just got to do your part, just as we continue to do ours. Stand in your truth and your power. You've got this. So, Metatron, you're saying it's going to be more of the same? In a manner of speaking, it will continue to be more of the same until you vanquish the darkness. The day you send corruption, hate, and bigotry scurrying back under those rocks from which they came will be your V-Day. You've just got to decide whether you want to hang in there. Have you got what it takes to outlast them? You can surrender if you choose. You can exit the planet. You can leave your fellow lightworkers behind to fulfill the prophecy. But that's not the vision you had for this life. More trouble than it's worth? No one promised this consequential lifetime would be a walk in the park. It's hard. Of course it is. When you're facilitating a planet-wide evolutionary transformation, it will sometimes feel impossible. That's a lie. It's not impossible. It will sometimes feel like more trouble than it's worth. We promise. That is most definitely a lie. You can make excuses, or you can suck it up, buttercup, and get on with it. The sooner, the better. You're not the only one that feels this way. Most everyone does at one time or another, multiple times even. Won't you get back on that horse? What's important is that even in the face of what feels like defeat, you pick yourself up, brush off the dust, and get back on that metaphorical horse. You will not regret recommitting to the cause. You will most certainly regret surrendering to despair. That's quite the sermon, Metatron. Is there anything else you can share with us specifically about April? Something tangible that will lift our spirits, maybe? If you persevere and rise above the gray clouds, you will be 1 month closer to your goal. That is always true. What is also true is that when you rise up, if you bring others with you, your progress will be accelerated. How many times have we said it's a numbers game? The good news is that you'll never experience a time when everyone is discouraged and ready to give up at the same time. No, it happens in waves affecting only some. That's why it's important to look out for your fellow lightworkers. When you notice them sinking into despair, give them a hand up back to solid ground. Send them some angels to cocoon them in divine love and infuse them with vital force energy. Keep doing that, and you'll find that in the doing, you also lift yourself up, which reinforces your resolve to continue on to victory. Like a boomerang. Keep spreading that positive infection until it goes all the way around the world and comes back to you like a boomerang. Then you'll really know you've accomplished something. Follow the guidelines we've laid out over these many months. Be prepared with extra supplies. Be prepared to bug out should the need arise. Connect with your angels often. Ask them to sing you a lullaby when you can't sleep. Ask them to hold you when you feel lost or down. Be vigilant about your state of mind and energy, as well as that of your fellow lightworkers. Your recipe for success is actually pretty simple. Do what feeds your soul as much as possible. Incorporate fun in every day, and keep reaching for higher consciousness. Remember to record your lessons so they're not lost. Periodically review those lessons, new insights, and inspired ideas so that you might connect the dots to the bigger picture sooner. That helps tremendously when you've been too much in the weeds and find it hard to see the light. Hold on. For your soul's sake, don't let go of your angel's hands. Should you get disconnected, drop everything. Call out for help and reconnect as soon as possible. You never want to be disconnected like a ship adrift at sea. That's the loneliest, most desperate place to be, and you never need to go there. Coming full circle. That brings us back to where we started. April is going to be cloudy. There will also be flowers and sunshine. Remember, what you focus upon expands. You can choose to focus on the clouds, or you can choose to focus on something that brings you joy and peace. Then watch how that expansion shifts your life into overdrive. Beat the drum of despair, or beat the drum of joy. We'll be standing beside you no matter which you choose. An irrevocable promise. You see, you can't get rid of us. We are not discouraged. We believe in you and will support you no matter what. That will never change, for we are eternally dedicated to you and you alone. That's an irrevocable promise. Know it, trust it, believe it, for it is true. P.S. Are you feeling like you've heard all this before? Well, it's because you have. We'll keep saying it as long as you need to hear it, even if that's until the end of time. Thank you for listening and being a part of this incredible Lightworker journey. This is Debbra Lupien, voice of the Akashic Records. Till next time. Bye.